Codependent. That's how veteran economist Stephen Roach described the China-U.S. economic relationship. In a panel discussion over the weekend, Roach pointed out several key factors influencing the future of the trade disputes, and one highlight was the imbalance in savings.
China saves too much, the U.S. saves too little, and this gives rise to big bilateral trade imbalances between the two nations. And both nations need to commit to bring their saving imbalances into better equilibrium.
Roach admits that there are concerns surrounding Chinese investment in America, especially given the recent legislation enacted by Congress to tighten the oversight of foreign investment.
Just like the U.S. wants freer access to ownership of its investments in China, the U.S. would have to compromise on the recent tightening up of restrictions on Chinese capital.
A Chinese Commerce Ministry spokesperson said on Thursday that China would welcome any U.S. trade delegation to visit the country and is keeping an open attitude to visiting the U.S. On Friday night, China announced the suspension of 3-month tariffs on U.S.-made vehicles and auto parts. This was done to carry out the consensus reached by the two sides leaders at the G20 summit.
It is extremely important that a good dialogue start in this 90-day period that was worked out in Buenos Aires, manage those areas where there are differences that can't be resolved in this short period of time, and continue the negotiating process on the basis of mutual benefit over the longer term.
At least there's one consensus, that both sides are now more open to further dialogue on this matter. Wang Mengzhen, CGTN, Beijing.